Hey guys, Natalia here, an English-speaking tour guide, interpreter, translator, a teacher, and an English-speaking narrator based in Kiev, Ukraine. And today I'm going to show you some views of Podil, Kiev's oldest district. And it's a riverside district. It's situated on the bank of the Dnipro River, and in fact it's packed with old buildings. Well, some buildings were built much later, but most of these buildings, they were built, they were built in the middle, at the end of the 19th century and at the beginning of the 20th century. For example, this one was built in the 19th century as a kind of a school, but I'm not going to talk about these buildings today. What I'd like to talk about is a very impressive building, which in fact was built, you can see just a small glimpse of this building behind the fence, this beautiful iron fence, a cast iron fence, and this is the entrance. This is the entrance to this building. Well, it was built in the 17th century. It's a very old building. Let me see. Let me have a look. It's a very old building. Let me show you the surroundings. Okay, so it was built as a residence of Kiev mayor. Yes, and now you can see it's there's the national Ukrainian flag flying on the top, on the second floor. So it's now it functions as a museum, of course, as a museum, and it's very well, it's taken a good care of, and it's looked after by the authorities, because it houses a very rich collection of all kinds of materials, printed materials and visual materials, well, telling the story of Kiev and its history. And you can see that some windows are lit. Probably the museum is the museum is open. It's working now, and well, I'd like to show you the building in its entirety. So you see, the second floor is decorated with, let me see, I think it's Ionic columns, yes, and these arched windows, which were very typical of Kiev in those days, I mean in the Middle Ages. And well, let me show you what they say here. So it says that this is museum called Kiev's Mayor Stone Building, Stone Residence, and well, this is the way it looks. This is the way it looks. Unfortunately, I can't just give you an aerial view of the building, but this is what it actually looks from above, or from a distance, you know. And this plaque, or whatever it is, this billboard says that this building is taken care of by the Department for the Protection of Cultural Heritage of Kiev Scientific and Methodological Center, which is responsible for the restoration and usage of historical sites, cultural sites, and cultural preserves. It's called, the entire area, this preserve is called Old Kiev. So this building is just a part of this preserve, and let me show you the adjacent streets. You can see it's getting dark now. It's getting dark. Okay, I'd like to show you the back of the building. We've seen the front of the building, but now let's have a look at the rear, at the back of the building. But before I show you the building, I'd like you to have a look at this magnificent church, which dates back to the to the 17th century. It's called St. Nicholas Pritisk Church. Well, and there's a very funny and very edifying story associated with this church, and in one of my videos I've already told you this story about a burglar, a thief, who actually sneaked into the building late at night, but after he actually robbed the church of its valuables, and he was trying to get out of the church. One of the icons, by the way, it was dedicated to St. Nicholas, the patron of the church, pinned him down against the wall, and he couldn't get out, until the faithful came the next morning and actually just grabbed him and brought him to account. Okay, so this is it. Now another building on the corner of this crossroads. It's also a very old building. Of course, it looks spick and span. It looks very beautiful because it was renovated. It's a part of hotel, a very chic, a posh hotel in Kiev. By the way, frequented and loved by many foreign tourists who come to Kiev on vacation and business. Okay, now let's have a look at other buildings. So, again, I think I should cross the road now. I should cross the road. I'll cross the road, and just to get a better view of the church, because the church is so I should go closer to the church, but okay. Now again, at this Kiev mayor's house or residence. So the back of it, the rear of the building. And the adjacent buildings. By the way, this is an Irish pub, as far as I understand. So on my left, okay, and so as I said, it's getting dark. So they're lighting these this illumination. Okay, now let's have a look here. Again, have a look. Here it is again. We can see the second floor. The second floor. Okay, I like these arches. They look so cozy, so cute. Okay, so I think, and that's it for today. Stay tuned for my next video on my YouTube channel, Best Free Kiev Tours, Kiev, Ukraine. Until next time, from me, Natalia. Goodbye.